Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you are fine and everything is very good. Today we're going to revise the material of the final English exam. So, are you ready? Okay, great. First of all, let's get motivated.
You have an opportunity right now that you won't have a few years from now. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. Your family are counting on you to study hard. Your friends are counting on you to study hard. And maybe you don't realize it yet, but your future self is counting on you to study hard. And the goal is not to keep studying until you're content. The idea is not to keep studying until you become satisfied with your grades. You should never be satisfied. You should always be striving for better. Because the day you become content with your grades, that's the day that you stop evaluating yourself. That's the day you stop growing. That's the day that the person trying to catch you will catch you.
And now let's see how much do you know? How much do you know? Look at here, we have many sections. We will start with the vocabs one. Okay, let's see number 3. Look at here. What does novel mean? Do you remember what is the meaning of novel? Look at here, we have a story long enough to fill a complete book, or a story that is short enough to be read from beginning to end without stopping. What do you think? Which one is the correct answer? Yes, great. It is a story long enough to fill a complete book. Great job. Let's see the next one. Let's see number 5. What does animation mean? Is it moving images created from drawings or models, or a TV program about ordinary people were filmed in real situations? What do you think? Animation. Yes, great. It is moving images created from drawings, models, etc. Very good. Let's see number 2 here. What does dialect mean? What does dialect mean? A piece of writing performed by actors in a theater or on TV, or a particular form of a language which is peculiar to a specific region or social group. What do you think? Which one is the correct answer? Yes, great. It is a particular form of a language which is peculiar to a specific region or special group. Great job. Okay, let's see number 1 here. And the question is, what does communicate mean? What does communicate mean? We have to share or exchange information, or a system of communicating using hand movements. What do you think? Is it B? No? Yes, great. So it is A, to share or exchange information. Very good. So communicate means to share or exchange information. Great job. And the next one is number 4. What does deaf mean? We have to share or exchange information, or unable to hear anything. Yes, very good. So it is unable to hear anything. Great job. Amazing. Okay, let's see this. What do we have here? Okay, we have sentences. Look at number 1. Do you have any tickets for today's? And we have a blank. Number 2, the actor appeared in Batman. And number 3, in the ABC, the middle letter is B. And number 4, there was a line of cars. And number 5, this is about survivors in the forest. And here we have options: sequence, reality TV show, costume, continuous, and performance. So we had to fill in the blanks with the correct words. Look at number 1. Do you have any tickets for today's? What do you think? Which one is the correct option? Yes, great, performance. And number 2, Batman, costume, great. Number 3, in the ABC. So what is this? Yes, sequence, very good. And there was a line of cars. Yes, continuous, great. And this is about survivors in the forest. Yes, reality TV show, very good. Great job. Okay, let's see this section. Let's choose number 3. And the question is, what does graphic novel mean? What do you think? What does graphic novel mean? A story long enough to fill a complete book, or a novel in the form of a comic strip? What do you think? Yes, great. It is a novel in the form of a comic strip. Great job. Let's see number 1. What does exhibition mean? Is it a collection of things or the act of performing? What do you think? Yes, great. It is a collection of things, for example, works of art that are shown to the public. Very good. Let's see number 5. What does sign language mean? Do you remember? Look at here. Is it a system of communicating using hand movements or unable to hear anything? So what do you think? Yes, it is a system of communicating using hand movements. Very good. And let's see number 4 here. What does play mean? A piece of writing performed by actors in a theater or on TV, or a TV program about ordinary people were filmed in real situations. So what do you think? Which one is the correct one? Yes, a piece of writing performed by actors in a theater or on TV. Great job. And let's see the last one here. What does stunt mean? A dangerous and difficult action or the act of performing? What do you think? Yes, a dangerous and difficult action. Very good. Great. Okay, great. Now let's see what is this. Here we have the writing section. It is about an opinion essay. So let's read together in order to fill in with the correct words. Look at here. An opinion essay is a text about a. It mentions the topic and asks a question. There are at least 2. The first paragraph gives one opinion and gives. The second paragraph gives the other side of the argument with examples. At the end, there is a. This might mention the main points or make a general point and come to a conclusion. The writer can give his or her own at the end. So, what do you think? Number 1. An opinion essay is a text about, yes, a great topic, any topic. And in that, it mentions the topic and asks a question. So which paragraph we mentioned the topic and ask a question? In which paragraph? Yes. Yes, in the introduction. So in the introduction, we mention the topic and ask a question in order to make this paragraph more powerful. There are at least two paragraphs. The first one, the writer gives his or her opinion and gives, examples. And the second paragraph gives the other side of the argument with examples. At the end, the last paragraph, there is what? Yes, a summary. This might mention the main points or make a general point and come to a conclusion. So in the summary paragraph, we summarize our opinion and give the conclusion. The writer can give his or her own opinion at the end. Great job. And now let's watch a story. So this is the first story in Unit 3, Lesson 4. We have Thomas and Bella. They are in a library. And what is their mission? Yeah, to find the oldest and the newest books in the library. So let's watch the story carefully in order to answer the questions.
Power Up Reloaded. Library Quest.
Wow! The power-ups are working. Let's choose the Super Specs.
Megaphone? Why would you use a megaphone in a library?
Megaphone selected.
What? No, oh dear.
Well, let's start looking. This novel is old. Look, it was written in 1972.
Hamlet. This play was written in 1600 by William Shakespeare. That's over 400 years ago.
Oh, there are just too many books. We'll have to try a power-up.
Okay, but be careful. Remember that the virus has corrupted them.
Activating Super Specs.
What's going on? What can you see?
I can't see anything.
What?
I can't see anything, but I can smell everything.
Smell?
Yes, I can smell dust and paper and leather and beeswax. Wow! These poems were carved on beeswax. They're really old.
Book of Poems from 700 BCE. Wow, it's over 2,700 years old. Well done, Thomas. Okay, we have to find the newest book, but we only have the megaphone power-up.
Activating Megaphone.
Oops, careful, Bella.
I can't use this. We'll get into trouble. Wait a minute. I can't speak loudly, but I can hear really well. I can hear something.
What is it?
I don't know. It sounds like a pen. It's coming from down there. Come on.
these old folk tales weren't found in Russia until 1966. This play was performed in London in 1789. None of these are new.
Come on, Tomas. I can still hear the pen.
There, it's finished.
Look, Tomas. This must be the newest book in the library. It was finished 2 seconds ago.
Cool. I love graphic novels.
Well done, kids!
Okay, now let's see what are the questions. Who are the characters in this story? Do you remember? Yes, they are Thomas and Bella. And where are they? Yes, in a library. And what are the power-ups? Look at here. We have 4 power-ups. We have jetpack, super specs, megaphone, and pose power. Very good. And here, what is the super specs? Yes, great, glasses. And can Thomas see through it? No, he can't. So what can he do? Yes, great. He can smell very well. He can smell very well. So what are the smells in the library? Yes, they are dust, paper, leather, and beeswax. Great. So what is the oldest book in the library? Look at here. Yes, great. It is Book of Poems. Book of Poems. Great. And look at Bella here. What did she choose? Yes, a megaphone. Did it work properly? No, it didn't. So what can she do? Yes, she can hear very well. And what is the newest book in the library? Yes, it is the graphic novel. It is the graphic novel. Great job. So, did they succeed in their mission? Yes, they did, of course. Great job. Look at these movements and gestures. Do you remember what are these? Yes, great. They are sign language. So let's answer these questions. Look at number 1. Sign language uses gestures made with the face, hands, the body, or all 3 of these. What do you think? Yes, great. All 3 of these. Look at number 2. Sign language uses a combination of word signs to make spoken words, grammar rules, or sentences. Yes, sentences, of course. And we have a blank here. Languages have changed and modernized over time. Sign languages or spoken languages or written languages or all languages. What do you think? Yes, great. All languages have changed and modernized over time. And do you remember who do use the sign language? Yes, great. The deaf people. Deaf people use sign language in order to communicate. Great job. Okay, now let's watch the second story. This is the second story in Unit 4, Lesson 4. Look at here, we have Celia and Nancy. Where are they? They are in a TV world. And what is their mission? Yes, to take part in the quiz show and answer a question correctly. And look at the power-ups here. We have pause power, stop now, super search, and rewind. So Let's watch the story carefully.
Power Up Reloaded. A surprise appearance.
Wow! Cool! A TV studio. And look, Nancy, the power-ups are working.
Let's choose Super Search.
Okay, and pause power.
Okay, we need to find the quiz show. There it is.
Nancy, look! It's Dr. Zeevil! He's on a chat show.
What's going on? He's supposed to be in prison.
Quick! The chat show finishes in 5 minutes. He might escape.
These are the world's biggest flowers. They could be 1 meter wide. They're called Rafflesia arnoldi, and they stink.
He's not here. This is a nature documentary. Ugh.
Okay, the performance starts in 5, 4, 3, 2.
I've always wanted to be on a talent show.
Not now, Nancy. We must find Dr. Zeevil. Look, let's try this door. Oh, there's no one here.
It must be a rerun. Look.
So, Dr. Zeevil, have you got any new projects?
Oh, we need to listen to this.
Oh, yes, my new project. It's top secret, though. It's a virus that means that no one can finish the missions. They'll give up, and then I'll win.
The mission! We can't give up! We can't let Dr. Zeevil win!
Oh no, the quiz show finishes at 2:30. We need to find it fast. Super Search. I wonder how it works.
Activating Super Search.
We need to be here.
Nancy, wait for me.
Last question. Green team. What's the biggest flower in the world?
Oh, wait! She said... I can't remember.
Nancy, we have to pause and think.
Activating.
Oh, that's not pause. It's rewinding my memory. Wait! Stop! She said it was the Rafflesia arnoldi.
Correct! Well done, Green Team!
Mission complete. Well done, kids.
And now let's answer some questions. Who are the characters in this story again? Yes, we have Celia and Nancy. Where are they? They are in a TV world. And what are the power-ups? Look at here, we have pause power, we have stop now, we have super search, and rewind. Great job. Look at the screen here. Who is this? Yes, Dr. Zeevil. And where is he? Yes, in a chat show. So, why does Dr. Zeevel want the children to give up? Yes, if the children give up, he can win the game. And where did they learn the facts? Where did Celia and Nancy learn the facts? Look at here. Yes, great, from the nature documentary show. So what is the biggest flower in the world? Yes, it is Rafflesia arnoldi. Very good. And what shows did they interrupt? Look at the first one here. We have nature documentary, then the talent show, then the quiz show. So nature documentary, talent show, and quiz show. So did they succeed in their mission? Yes, they did, of course. Great job. Now let's start with the grammar section. Let's see number 1. The pictures in this graphic novel in Japan. We have the verb draw. So what do you think? Is this a passive or an active sentence? What do you think? Okay, so the correct answer is were drawn because this is a passive sentence. Great job. Let's see number 2 here. Look at these words. We have to reorder them in order to make the correct question. And we have if here. So this is second conditional and we use it in order to talk about unreal situations or unlikely situations. So have you finished? Yes, great. Where would Rama go if she had a plane? Great job. Let's see number 3. The book of poems to me by my father. By my father. And we have not give. So this is, yes, great, passive sentence. So what is the correct answer here? Let's see. Wasn't given. Great. Wasn't given because we have negative here. Great job. Let's see number 4. Look at here. We have a timer. We have to reorder the words in order to make the correct question. Quickly. Have you finished? Are you sure? Okay. What would Fatima do if she won the lottery? Great job. And let's see number 5. Look at here. Where would you if you in Jordan? And we have live and not live. What do you think? Is it where would you live if you didn't live in Jordan? Or where would you live if you not live in Jordan? So which one is the correct answer? Yes, great. It is where would you live if you didn't live in Jordan? So let's see how do we form the questions in the second conditional. Look at this sentence. If you had a time machine, you would travel back in time. And the question is, would you travel back in time if you had a time machine? And we answer this question with yes, I would, or no, I wouldn't. So we start the question with the auxiliary, would, then we put the subject, then verb 1, then we complete with the if clause. And at the end, we put the question mark, of course. So again, we start with would, subject, with the verb 1, then we complete the sentence with the if clause. And let's see how do we add WH question words to the questions. Look at here, we have when, which, how, who, where. So look at this sentence. If I sang a solo, I would be nervous. The question is, how would you feel if you sang a solo? So we start here with the WH word, then the auxiliary would, then the subject, then verb 1, then with the F clause. And we answer this question with, I would be nervous. We give full answer. Okay? And now let's see how to change the active sentence to passive sentence in simple past. Look at this sentence. Shakespeare wrote the play in 1599. This is simple past sentence and it is active sentence. Now, if we want to change the active sentence to passive sentence, we start with the object. Where is the object in this sentence? Yes, great. It is the play. So the play, it is the object. Then we have to put was or were with verb 3. And it depends on the object. If the object is singular, we put was. If the object is plural, we put were. So here we have to put was, great. And where is the verb? The verb is wrote. We have to change the verb into verb 3 or the past participle. So the play was written, great. So was or were with verb 3. Then we complete the sentence in 1599 and at the end we put by the subject, by Shakespeare, and this is optional. So the play was written in 1599 by Shakespeare. This is passive sentence. And what is the negative form of was and were? Yes, of course, wasn't and weren't. So if we have a negative sentence, we put negative form of the passive, of course. We have wasn't or weren't. Good. Good. Okay, let's back here. Let's see what is this. Look at here, we have choose the correct answer. So we have to choose the correct answer from these options. Let's see number 1. Celine used play golf at, in, to, or on. What do you think? Used? Yes, great. Used to. Number 2. Sink to eat red meat a lot. Used to, used, use, or used to. What do you think? Which one is the correct answer? Yes, great. It is used to. Number 3. Did Halima play tennis? Used to, use, or used? Yes, great. It is used to, because here we have a question and after did we put base verb. Great. Yusuf used to get up early. Did, do, does, or didn't? What do you think? Yes, great. Didn't, because here we have a sentence and this is a negative sentence. And number 5, we have a blank at the beginning of the question. Then we have another blank. So what do you think? Did used to, do used, or did use, or did used to? Which one is the correct answer? Yes, very good. Did we use to watch cartoons? Great job. So here we are talking about used to, and we use used to talk about a situation or habit in the past that has changed now. So to talk about a situation or habit in the past but has changed now. Look at the form here. Used to, we use it with the affirmative sentences. Then we put base verb. And in the negative sentences, we use didn't use to with the base verb, of course. So didn't use to with base verb. And in the questions, look at here, we start with did, then we put the subject, then used to, then the base verb, of course. So again, in affirmative sentences, used to plus base verb. In negative sentences, didn't used to with base verb. And in the questions, we start with did, then the subject, then used to, then base verb. Very good. And now, let's see here. Look at the question. Ali, Mom, there was a concert in the park. And we have a blank here. Said or told, what do you think? Yes, great, it is told. Ali told Mom there was a concert in the park. Great job. Let's see number 2. Okay, we have Friday display. There is fireworks on and a. What do you think? Quickly, we have to reorder the words in order to make the correct sentence. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see. Great. There is a fireworks display on Friday. Great job. Let's see number 3 here. The lesson finishes 12 p.m. What do you think? Is it at or on? Okay, great. It is at, of course. Great. And number 4. Farah, I can't see the stage. Okay, here we have direct speech. You have to change this sentence into reported speech. So what is the correct answer? Quickly, quickly, quickly. Yes, great. Farah said she couldn't see the stage. We have to change the pronoun and the tense. She couldn't see the stage. Great. And the last one here. I watch TV every day. Number 2, the restaurant opens tonight. What do you think? We have here every day, and here we have tonight. So, which one is the correct answer? Yes, great. Number 1 refers to the present, and number 2 refers to the future. Great job. So, we are talking about how do we change direct speech to the reported speech or indirect speech. So we have said and told. We use said when there is no indirect object. He said that he was tired. Or we can say he said he was tired. So that is optional. Always use told when we say who was being spoken to. So here we have indirect object. He told me. He told Mom. He told his friend that he was tired. So when we have indirect object, we put told. Then we have to shift back with the tense from present to past. Then we have to change the pronouns and the possessive adjectives. Let's see how to change the pronouns and the possessive adjectives. Look at here, we have subject pronouns, I, you, and we. We change them into he, she. Here we have I, she, he, we, they, and we change it to they. And the object pronouns, we have me, you, and us, him, her, you, him, her, us, them, and us to them. And the possessive adjectives, we have my, his or her, your, my, his, her, our or their, and our to their. So this is how we change the pronouns and the possessive adjectives in the reported speech. Good, good. Look at this example. The teacher said, Ahmed, you are great. So what do you think? The teacher told Ahmed, of course, because here we have the indirect object or the person who was spoken to. So the teacher told Ahmed, and we have you. Yes, he and are, we shift back with the tense. Yes, he was great. And you are great. And now, welcome to the future. The present simple is used to refer to a future event that is planned and is not likely to change. So we have something is fixed, like a timetable or schedule. So singular subject plus verb 1, s or es, and plural subject plus base verb. So again, we use the present simple in order to talk about future events that is planned and fixed. And we use the form of the present simple, which is the singular subject we add to the verb s or es, and the plural subject, we don't add anything to the verb, we use base verb. So this is how we use present simple in order to talk about future events. And we have time phrases. Look at this table. We use this with morning or afternoon or evening, tonight, not this night, tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, tomorrow night, this or next Saturday, week, month or year, in 10 minutes, 2 weeks or May with months, and at 5 o'clock or 7 p.m., 7 a.m., etc. and on with the days of the week, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, etc. So these time phrases, we use them in order to talk about future events by using simple present. Okay, now let's see the last section here. Now look at this question. How do you feel before the exam? Maybe nervous or confident. So here we are talking about emotions and feelings. Look at the first picture here. How does he feel? Yes, he's bored. Look at this boy. How does he feel? Yes, jealous. And look at this fish. Look at it carefully. Yes, curious. And look at this girl. How does she feel? Yes, great. She's embarrassed. Can we say embarrassing? No, yes. We use the adjectives that end with ed to talk about people or to describe people, and the adjectives that end with ing to describe things. So she's embarrassed, not embarrassing. And here, how does he feel? Yes, he is disappointed. And look at this sheep. Yes, excited, great. And here, look at this girl or these girls. Yes, confident. And here, yes, proud. And look at Jerry here. He is Yes, confused. And the last one here we have nervous. Okay, so these are emotions and feelings. Great job, my dear students. So that's all for today. Please study hard for your exam. You can do it, and we are proud of you and we believe in you. So best of luck in your exam.